Okay, so this is a revision because in the last video, when I lightened the background, it wasn't very clear to some students how I was drawing the digestive system over the template. So this is a short revision of it, and you can continue with the other video here to to see how I labeled it. But to draw it, I have this template, and I won't lighten it. Hopefully, it will capture this time well. I will start with some colors. I'll just start with this warm color spectrum here as I go down the digestive system. So I was saying that you should draw with straight lines. So I'm just going to draw with straight lines. And I can curve this, but I can just go straight in 2 or 3 lines. I can make a curve. And here I'm just going to curve it here or bend it here or just put 2 straight lines here when I go towards the stomach. Now there are 2 circles here. I'm going around the outer circle and just going to join it here, and this one will go from the top circle, join it here. So I get my stomach, a kind of stomach, would be a bit of an indent inside, and just show a rounded curve here, just a bit of roundedness. And here this part goes into the small intestine. Now there are 2 parts here. One of them is the liver, usually marked in red, so I'll use the same color. I've given a border for it, but usually you can make it with like a triangle and just bit of curved lines here, or just straight line, and you'll still get your liver. The gallbladder, bit of curved here, straight, and this actually goes into the beginning of the intestine here. So that's your gallbladder. Just having some trouble with my stylus. And then when I come here, I go inside the small intestine. It goes underneath the large intestine, which is these 3 blocks here. These 3 blocks here. You see this one here, this one here. This is the large intestine. But the stomach continues into the small intestine. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And this is a lot of wiggly lines. It's really long, the small intestine. It wiggles all the way into the large intestine. Squiggle, 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 squiggle. That's the ascending colon going up. Now my stylus has just died. I'm trying to do this with the touchpad. And then this is the transverse colon, transverse, horizontal. So you can see it covers the small intestine. The stomach and the small intestine connect behind this. And then this is the descending colon, just like you have ascending and descending numbers, going up and going down. This is the descending colon. And then it ends with the rectum, and that's where the solid waste comes out from. I did not mention in the previous video, but I would like to mention that the fluid gets absorbed by the blood, and in the next video we will see how then that fluid inside the blood gets filtered by the kidneys and the waste fluid comes out through the urinary system. Okay, so this is the solid waste that comes out at the end of the digestive system. Hopefully you can see how I ran over the template to draw the digestive system. And I did one more thing. I actually went and made the human body last time. So if you want, you can try and just get that. So what happens is you actually learn a bit of drawing, but you also learn where your parts are, where the human parts are with respect to the body, and your lungs are going to be up here. Now this is not very accurate, but you still have an idea of where the stomach would be. Probably I have my body a bit off. Probably the stomach should be a bit lower, but yeah, that still gives you a very good idea. I'll end this session here. Thanks for watching.